Okay, so it is 6:54 a.m. on October 19th, Sunday, 2025, and I'm calling my nana who gave me the short gene, and my dad's also short, and but my mom and her side of the family definitely gave me the short gene. Nana, are you awake? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry. It's wrong. Good morning. Hey, did I wake you up? And now we're getting ready for church. Okay, can I just tell you something real quick? I have to do more research on it, but since you gave me the short gene, and I'm not saying that in a mean way, I figured out I'm a dwarf. Did you know that? Because dwarfs can have, just because we're not under a certain height, does it says like the Little People of America Association says that you have to be like 4 foot something, but there's actually no definition. It's like more about your features, your genetic features, and like some dwarfs can have. There's a mutation of genes and stuff to where we can have regular sized hands and feet, but not like limbs or or the trunk, like our organs and everything, like our torsos are smaller and stuff. So I was gonna ask you if you could pray maybe that dad will let me go to this doctor. I only found one doctor that diagnoses, it's like this really long name, but it's like they could diagnose me and then as some kind of like it even says dwarfs have like curvatures of the spine, which is like scoliosis, and like I'm not saying nothing about nothing, but Alex like had that and wore a brace and stuff. So even though she got her they really tiny little short. They're real short people, and they have real short arms and real. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's like it's there's certain there. I read online. There's two types of dwarfism. Like some people, dwarfs or midgets or whatever, they can have regular body parts on their body, but other body parts are not normal. Like I think you and I can agree, compared to everyone else, we're shorter. Like that's the most common indicator. Shorter than you are. But what I'm saying is, if I get this doctor in Nashville to give me a diagnosis of something related to being short, like congenital disorders and stuff, because I mean, short people just do have more problems, not just being short in stature. It's like there's actual mutations and genetic things that go along with that. And like I was reading about leukemia, like there's all kinds of stuff like related to it. And the so what I'm saying is, if I, long story short, like I said again, if I get the person in Nashville to diagnose me, we could add that new information that the doctor gives us to my disability claim, and I could for sure get disability. Right now there's not really enough evidence. Like it's really hard. What I was reading about is it's really hard to prove that you have a mental disability, but if you can prove physically that you're different, then you're more likely to get approved. So I don't want to have to wait another. I'm not applying to disability after this again, like, and I just can't work for other reasons besides me being short and stuff. But I mean, it also possibly has to do with it. It was talking about some people, they have sleep apnea, which is where you can't breathe in your sleep, or like back pain and like just different things like that. And I'd have to do more research, but like I'm pretty sure a doctor could just, it said they do x-rays and stuff, and then if your torso's shorter than the average person, then they can look into other disorders that are related to being short. And like I'm not saying I'm like a tiny midget, but I am a short person. So I thought you're 5'6" or something. No, I'm not. I'm 5'2.5". And you're shorter than that.
Yeah, I'm 5'1".
So, I don't know. I just hope everything works out because right now, like they said, when you appeal a disability claim, you have to have new information for them to reevaluate. So if we don't get new information, that basically is guaranteeing that I wasted 2 years of my life trying to get disability. So I think that they should really take me to this doctor that's in Nashville and get me diagnosed.
Okay. Well, I sort of like, I don't really think that you're going to go anywhere because you're totally normal. You're not that dwarf. Dwarfs are really tiny, short, and they have big heads and little bodies.
But can I just let me find it. I posted on my Facebook. Let me just read you a little bit and then I'll let you go because I know you're getting ready. But it says there's cardiovascular and blood problem people wait uh cancer, breathing disorders, digestive problems, endocrine, glandular disorders, immune system disorders, kidney disorders, all kinds of these disorders, skin disorders, neurological problems, muscle and bone disorders. It says like,
because they're not, their chests are short, and everything is.
Well, even if the doctor doesn't say it to my face that I'm a midget, it's like there is other problems that have to deal with me being short. So, I don't know. I'm. Well, let me find one more thing that I posted. Hold on. It says that short people, individuals with disproportionate dwarfism usually have comparatively shorter limbs, reduced mobility, and larger or smaller heads relative to their bodies. Well, that's one type. And then the other type is growth hormone. It says causes of dwarfism, short stature, which is just us, and dwarfs, which are people tinier than us, can be the result of many different genetic and medical conditions. There's no single cause for short people or dwarfs, but some of the leading causes are bone disorders and skeletal dysplasias. These serious genetic conditions can lead to abnormally shaped bones, shortened limbs, or impaired joints. Growth hormone deficiency. Human growth hormones are responsible for bone and tissue development, and a lack of these hormones can cause short stature. Deficiencies can arise when there isn't enough growth hormone during development in the womb or when an individual doesn't produce enough of the growth hormone on their own. Turner syndrome, this condition, which can affect growth and development, is a chromosomal syndrome that only affects females. Women with Turner syndrome may have short stature and often face additional complications such as heart and kidney disorders, developmental delays, and diabetes. You can check on disabilities for Turner syndrome. And then it just talks more about there's two categories of dwarfism, which is us, short people, proportionate and disproportionate. Proportionate dwarfism, or short stature people, refers to people of short stature whose head, trunk, arms, and legs are of the same proportions as those of average sized people. People with proportionate dwarfism or short stature may appear to be shorter than average, but they have underlying medical conditions that affect their health. And then I'm not going to read about the other one because the other one is where the ones that you just look at them and you're like, everyone just looks at those people and calls them dwarfs, but what I just read, it says proportionate dwarfism is like us. Like we look normal and everyone would think we're just normal but like shorter than everyone.
Yeah. All I can say is just continue to do some more research and have that, maybe make copies of it and take that picture, like go to the doctor.
Oh, and then it says spinal issues such as scoliosis or kyphosis, joint deformities called contractures in the hips and knees, spina bifida, which is an incomplete closure of vertebrae, neck instability and pain, foot deformities, including but not limited to club feet, hitchhiker's thumb, short thumb, or in an unusual position, cleft palate. It says many short people or dwarfs require lifelong medical care as issues arise And like other people that are small or dwarfs, they get surgical removals of their tonsils, spinal decompression surgery, hip replacement surgery, knee replacement surgery, physical therapy, just different stuff. So I guess I will do more research, but I can't believe I didn't think of this until today. I just thought I was a regular person. But then as soon as I read the spine stuff, I just thought of Alex because like we were in the hospital with her when she got her spine surgery, and then she also just like wore that back brace and stuff for like all those years. And like it made me realize I have back issues, and like I wear a back brace. It's just not like one of those fancy ones. But
Yeah, I don't know why people have curvature of the spine, which is scoliosis. Uh, Sometimes it bothers them a lot. Sometimes, they have to have surgery, and not everybody has exactly the same thing. It's an individual thing.
the last thing I'll say is like if you just look like at one of our family members compared to a really tall person, like even just Sandy or Carl, like if you look at our side of the family compared to Sandy or Carl, which like married in, it's like the size of their torsos, they have more room for their organs and their guts and stuff to like be in there, but ours is like compressed and shortened down.
Yeah.
But anyways, okay, I love you. Have a good day at church. Thanks for talking with me.
You're welcome, honey. I love you too.
All right, bye.